Unit 18, Probability. For talking about probability, you have to understand what is the experiment, what is the random experiment. Random experiment is an experiment that you can predict the outcomes, like rolling dice, taking a ball from a box contains let's say balls, red, blue, and green balls. Okay, some outcomes will exactly happen and sometimes not. Okay, so you can't determine which outcomes will happen, but you can predict what will happen, but you can't determine what exactly will happen. Okay, we have types of probabilities. One of them is a certain probability and the impossible one. Let's take this example. The event that I will live to be 200 years old, this is impossible. So the probability this time will be 0. I will die someday, which is true. This will be certain, so the probability is 1. Probability is a fraction, and this fraction is less than 1 and greater than 0. What do you mean by less than 1 or greater than 0? Any probability can be written as a fraction. Okay, and this fraction has numerator less than denominator, like 3 over 10, 7 over 9, 0 over 100, 100 over 100. So this fraction can be less than 1, like a fraction, or equal 1 if we have numerator equal the denominator, or it could be a 0, like probability equal 3 over 10. This probability is less than 1, or the probability is equal to 7 over 7, which is equal 1, or a probability equal 0 over 9, which is equal 0. So at this time the probability is equal to 0. Okay, again the probability could not be greater than 1 or less than 0. So the probability will not be a negative number. Okay, the probability is a fraction. Again, the probability is a fraction. This fraction has values. The maximum value of this probability of this fraction is 1, and the lowest value is 0. It could be between 0 and 1. So the probability is a fraction. So if we have a fraction, we can write this fraction as a decimal number or a percentage. So because we have a fraction, we can write this fraction as decimals or percentages. And we mentioned before that how can we convert fraction to decimal, or to convert fraction to percentages. So because the probability is a fraction, you can convert this fraction to decimal or a percentage. But the question is, how can I find the probability? How can I do the fraction? How can I find this fraction of probability? We have a rule of this probability of this fraction. So if you need to find the probability of something, of an event, let's say S is an event, is equal to the number of successful outcomes divided by the number of outcomes, the whole outcome. So this is a fraction, and in this fraction the denominator is the whole outcomes. Let's have an example. Okay, let's discuss example 1. This example is on page 296. Okay. The number of pens in 30 boxes is shown in the table. Okay, what is the probability that a box holds A, 48 pence, B, more than 48 pence? Okay, A, 48 pence. This is example 1, page 269, 96. Okay, A, I need to find the probability of 48 pence. So, the probability should be a fraction. The denominator is the whole number of boxes, which is 30. Okay, how many boxes holds 48 pence? Let's see. Two boxes hold 46. 4 boxes hold 47. 10 boxes hold 48. 8 boxes hold 49. 4 boxes hold 50 and 2 boxes hold 51. Now I need how many boxes hold 48. 10 boxes hold 48 pence. So the whole number of boxes is 30 and I have 10 boxes hold 48, which is equal to, by simplifying, is 1/3. So as I said, the probability should be a fraction less than 1 and greater than 0, greater than or equal 0. This is A. B, probability of probability of more than 49 pence is equal to, the probability should be a fraction, so the whole number of boxes is 30. We should find how many boxes hold more than 49. Let's see. Okay, we need the number of boxes that hold more than 49. More than 49 pence, you mean 50 and 51. So we have 4 boxes hold 50 and 2 boxes hold 51. So we need the 4 and 2 boxes. Again, we want more than 49. More than 49 mean 50 and 51. So we need 4 and 2 boxes. So totally we have 6 boxes. 6/30. Again, number of boxes and the total number of boxes, okay, which is equal to, by simplifying, divide by 6 to get 1, divide by 6 to get 5, which is equal 1/5. Again, the probability should be a fraction less than or equal 1, greater than or equal 0, okay? Okay, I will give you an example. By rolling a dice, what do you think the outcomes will be? A dice has 6 faces, so the outcomes will be 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1 up to or 6. Okay, so we can't get 7 because the 6 sides are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, what is the probability to get 6? Let's see how many 6 we have here. We have 1. One face hold the number 6. Okay, so 1, we have the 6 here is written 1 times. Okay, out of how many faces we have? We have 6 faces. So the probability is 6. What is this is A, let's say B. What is the probability to get an even number? إيش احتمالية إني آخد عدد زوجي من كل الأوتكمز وين في عندي even numbers؟ the even numbers هما 2, 4 and 6. So 3. 3 أعداد زوجية. out of what؟ out of 6 numbers، لأنهم هم 6 faces. أوكي، أنا بدي من هدول ال 6 faces كم مرة بيجيني even number. ال even numbers هم 2 4 and 6. so 3 أعداد صفتهم إنهم even numbers out of 6 اللي هم 6 faces ال whole faces which is equal to 1 over 2. C. What is the probability to get an odd numbers? The odd numbers are 1, 3 and 5. So we have 3 odd numbers out of 6 which is equal to 1 over 2. D. What is the probability to get a number greater than 1? A number greater than 1, you mean 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 5 numbers are greater than 1 out of 6, which 5 over 6 is the simplest form. E. What is the probability to get a prime number? What is the prime number? A prime number there is a number that has only 2 factors اللي هما 1 and itself. مين ال prime numbers هون؟ Forget 1. اتفقنا إنه 1 is not a prime number. The prime numbers are 2, 3 and 5. So we have 3 prime numbers out of 6. F. What is the probability to get factor of 6? What is the factor? What are the factors of 6? The factors of 6 is 1, 6, 2 and 3. So how many factors we have here? Yes, we have 1, 2, 3 and 6. So we have 4 factors are mentioned here out of 6, which is equal 2 over 3. G. What is the probability to get a number less than 5 and greater than 4? Find a number that is less than 5 and greater than 4. We don't have a number that is greater than 4 and less than 5. So كم مرة بيصدف معنا أنه في عنا number صفته أنه greater than 4 and less than 5؟ ولا مرة. So number of events is 0 out of 6 which is equal 0. هذا اللي هو impossible event اللي هو مستحيل. You can't get a number بالنسبة لهاي الإكسبيرمنت يكون less than 5 و greater than 4، لأنه بهاي الحال أنا ما عندي fractions، أنا ما عندي decimals، أنا ما عندي غير whole numbers. H. What is the probability to get a number less than 7 and greater than 0؟ دوروا في الأوتكمز اللي هون، من كل الأوتكمز دوروا على عدد صفته less than 7 و greater than 0. Do you think one is right? Yes, one هو less than 7 و greater than 0. What about 2? Yes, 3 4 كل النمبرز كل الأوتكمز للصدفة تنطبق عليهم صفة إنهم less than 7 and greater than 0. طيب يلا كم واحد؟ 1 2 3 4 5 6. So the answer is 6 out of 6 which is equal 1. وحكينا قبل هالمرة إنه ال probability can be 1 ممكن تكون 0 عادي 0 أو a fraction. أوكي، اللي هون بنسميه هذا certain event. يعني أكيد لما يعني ما معنى إني أنا أكيد لما أرمي الدايس أكيد رح يطلع لي عدد between 0 و 7 والimpossible event إنه no way إني لما أرمي الدايس يطلع لي عدد less than 5 و more than 4 إنه يكون between، يعني between يعني ممكن يكون 4.5 والدايس ما فيهوش 4.5. so بنسمي الإيفنت اللي بيعطيني probability 1 بسميه certain event، أكيد اللي هو الأكيد، يعني أكيد لما أرمي الدايس النمبر اللي راح يطلع لي أكيد less than 7 و greater than 0. الimpossible event اللي هو اللي بيعطيني probability 0، أكيد لما أرمي الدايس you will not get a number between 4 and 5، ما في fractions لأنهم كلهم بهذا الإكسبيرمنت كلياتهم whole number. هدول المين kinds، في كتير أنواع تانية بس هدول أهم شيء. أوكي. By the same way we will use we will solve example 2. A bag contains 3 white beads and 2 black beads. So first the whole number of beads are 3 plus 2, we have 5 beads. Okay. What is the probability that a bead picked at random from the bag is black? Okay. So the question is probability of black. To find the probability of black, you have to find the number of black beads divide by, or to make a fraction, the whole number of beads, which is equal to, what is the number of black beads? It's 2. Divide by the whole number of beads is 5. كيف عرفنا 5? Because we have 2 black and 3 white, which is the probability is 2 over 5. هينا زي ما احنا شايفين the probability is a fraction. I will solve question 1 from exercise 18C, page 297. Okay. A bag contains 6 yellow and 4 green marbles. What is the probability of? قبل ما نشوف answers نتخيل إنه we have a bag, we have 6 yellow and 4 green. Okay. The question is, what is the probability that a marble picked at random is؟ طبعا لازم أقول لي random، لأنه إذا ما كان قال لي random فما في probability، لأن if you picked ما يكون randomly، إذا بدي أختار ما تكونش randomly، so أنا I'm sure that I pick the yellow one إذا أنا بدي اليلو، بس I'm talking about random experiment. Okay. So question 1, page 297. A, the probability of yellow is equal to، نشوف الباج كم واحدة عنا yellow من ال marbles. 6 yellow out of, what is the whole number of marbles? عنا 4 green and 6 yellow, so the total is 10. So the probability is 6 over 10. Simplify, divide by 2 to get 3, divide by 2 to get 5, which is equal to 3 over 5. B, what is the probability of not yellow? not yellow في هذا الإكزامبل إذا هي not yellow so it will be green. هي كأنه بيسألني إيش هي ال probability to pick a green one. Again, في هذا الإكزامبل we have 2 colors. Okay, we have the yellow and the green one. أول إشي في A قال لي what is the probability to pick yellow. Then part B is asking about the probability of picking not yellow. So, not yellow, so أنت indirect way you are asking about the green one. Again, أنت بتسألني not yellow, so أنت بتقصد إنها تكون green، لأنه إذا not yellow ما عندي خيار تاني إلا إنها تكون green. So if you are asking about not yellow, so it's equal to, or in other words, you are asking about the green. So the green marbles are 4, and the whole number of marbles are 10. Simplify, divide by 2 to get 2, divide by 2 to get 5, which is equal to 2/5. ملاحظة مهمة جدا. Note. Probability of yellow plus probability of not yellow لازم يكونوا equal 1. كيف؟ خلونا نشوف. Probability of yellow is 3/5 plus probability of not yellow equal 2/5. في fractions, if you need to add fractions, you have to have like denominators. وإحنا هنا already we have like denominators. Don't add denominators. You have to add numerators. So 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. 5/5 equal 1. نفس الطريقة probability of green plus probability of not green is equal to 1. بأي experiment لما ناخد the probability of an event plus probability of not the event دائما لازم يكون equal 1. هاي rule. At the same page you have questions like 2 easy questions, you can solve it, and the other page 298, try to solve exercises. If you have any question, just tell me please. Thank you.